Hey everyone, it is Jaleesa here, and I just wanted to do a real quick video just sharing my story. Y'all, this chair is noisy. I need to get a new chair. But anyway, it pays to know Jaleesa here, and you guys are probably wondering why it pays to know me, right? You guys see me posting on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you gather my information for. I just want to shoot a real quick video. Well, maybe not really quick, but I want to share my journey and where I've come from and where I am now, what's got me to the place I am now. You guys, it started honestly about a year ago. I was working in collections, doing a job I didn't really like, working for a company that was a okay company making okay money, but I didn't really enjoy what I was doing, you know. And I got introduced to network marketing a couple years before then, and that's when like my mind was expanded to a whole nother lifestyle, right? And I began to really try to seek and find what is it that I can do, because I know that I don't want to be tied to a cubicle all day. You guys, I went back to school, goodness. You want to call me the Jackie of all trades. I've been in the health industry, finance, education, HR, training, development. I mean, I've done a little bit of everything, you guys, and that was all just because trying to get me in a position where I tried to figure out what I wanted to do. You know, we live a life that, you know, society has conformed us to a way that, okay, you go to school, you get an education, you get a career, and you work, you make some money, you have some fun, you have kids, and that's it, right? Well, I decided that about a year ago that I didn't like my current position in life. And what I mean by that, I didn't like the way my life was going, I should say, in that direction. I had got a raise, I had got a promotion, but I still was at the same job, you guys. May not be in the same position, but with the same company, doing some of the similar things, right? And so September 13th last year, I had an anxiety attack at work. Now, I have asthma, but I don't have it real bad. So I thought I was reacting to an asthma attack. And, you know, my blood pressure was really high. I have really good blood pressure. The paramedics came. I had to get rushed to the hospital. I almost fainted. Long story short, I'm, at the hospital now. The doctor said, you didn't have an asthma attack. You had an anxiety attack. I'm like, what? Like, at that time, I was 24. So I'm just like, okay. This happened September 13th. My birthday September 16th, so 3 days before my birthday, right? So I'm just like, okay. They was like, what's going on? So I began to tell them about how work and school was just, affecting me, and work was just really stressful, and I just didn't like it, and I wasn't happy, and so they were like, okay, I think you need to take a leave of absence. So I'm like, leave of absence? What? Okay, so I just really started thinking, like, having like almost a nervous breakdown, right? And you guys, I don't know about you, but every year on my birthday, when it gets close to it, I think all the time, like, I don't know, for the past couple years, I just think that, oh my gosh, my birthday's coming. Am I in the same position I was last year? What have I done differently? Have I excelled? Have I improved? So I have this kind of midlife crisis every year on my birthday. So I think that was kind of taking a toll on it as well too. So I found out, like, I had the anxiety attack, so I'm just like, oh my gosh, crap, what am I gonna do? They want me to take a leave of absence. I need this money. I got a mortgage to pay. I got a car note to pay. What am I gonna do, right? So that month before, in August, I had teamed up with one of my mentors and business partners, Stormy Wellington. Had worked with her at another network marketing company, and she introduced me to the internet. To Empower Network, actually, is the company of the name for the internet marketing company that I'm affiliated with. And I'm just like, okay, the internet, what are you doing now, Stormy, right? And I was just like, but I'm a person that follows success. I've always followed success, and, been on top of been the head of the game, right? So I'm like, okay. I went to, a hangout, and I went to a live meeting that one of my other mentors now, Nicole Cooper, presented. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'll join. So I joined it and really didn't do anything with it, right? So after I had the anxiety attack, so I joined in August, the end of August, August 24th to be exact, and then September 13th is when I had the anxiety attack. So I'm just like, all right, so take a leave of absence, go home, and just start thinking, you guys, about what I wanted to do. And I kind of went into a depression, because I'm just like, I can't believe this is happening. Now my birthday's here, and I just felt like this was it. Like, what am I going to do, you know? I had been in network marketing companies. I did okay, didn't do my best. And I didn't realize till now that I like the skill set, you guys. Even though I had mentors, I didn't have anyone really coaching me, holding my hand, you know. And not to say that I needed someone to hold my hand, but I needed just a little bit more guidance than I was getting. And I thank Stormy now for really just, you know, still mentoring me and coaching me after we got started, and you know, I'm on the internet, and really just, you know what, say, you know what, I'm gonna help you. And she pushed me out my comfort zone. You know, when I say push me, I feel like I was really getting pushed sometimes. I had to be mad, like, oh my gosh, she wants me to do this, do that. But Stormy, if you see this video, thank you, because if it wasn't for you pushing me and pushing me out my comfort zone because you believed in me, I wouldn't be where I am now. So thank you for that. And introducing me to other people like Nicole Cooper, Tracy Walker, and my whole Dream Team family. Shout out to all of y'all, because I have really just have y'all to thank for me being in the position I am now. So, you know, September 13th, let's fast forward till October. So I'm in this new business. I'm like, okay, let me see what this is all about. They keep telling me to go to this event, go to the event, right? So I'm like, okay, let me go to another event. I had been to previous events in the past and with other companies, and I felt like I was just there. I was another number, right? I was just another number to add to say, oh, we have 15,000 people coming, you know, attend this event, pay $600 for the event, everything, like crazy stuff, right? And so I went to the event at the end of October, and that event changed my life. It was the end of October, and I was like, wow, this industry, the internet, is where it's at. My dad had been telling me, I think a year before that, you know, you need to get on the internet. Everything is on the internet. You need to find something to do on the internet. And I'm just like, okay, right? And so I just really said, you know what, after the event and hearing so many people's different stories and how they've been impacted from this business, you know, the internet, you know, finding the internet, and really just narrowed down to manifesting and walking in your purpose. You know, whatever it is that you truly like to do it and create a profit from doing it. And I'm just like, what? So you telling me I can sell cookies on the side of the street, I can sell bandanas, not on the side of the street, but sell cookies on the internet, sell bandanas on the internet, sell recipes, I can garden, you know what I mean? I could do all these things and make a profit. I'm just like, okay, for real? So going to the event, I just got to hear people from all different types of walks of life, you know, really taking hold of the internet and grabbing him by his horns and really just, you know, pursuing and really having great success. So I'm like, okay, wow, I can do this, you know, right? So I came home and I was like, I'm going to give it my all. Let me put in a game plan of action. And at the time in the business, you know, of course with any business, what people don't realize is that in order to make money in business, you have to invest money first. So, you know, I invested at the low cost of the company thinking, okay, I'm going to just do this. If I lose this money, I'm not going to woohoo, I'm not going to worry about it, you know what I mean? So I said, you know what, I'm giving it my all. I went ahead and went in, you know, and said, okay, I'm investing this. I'm going to go ahead, and I sold stuff and just said, okay, I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to do it. You guys, and during this time, I wasn't receiving any income, you guys. So literally, I had to step out on faith. You know, I had some money saved, had some things come through, so I was able to maintain, I say, so to speak. But during that time, my mortgages just started running behind because I couldn't, you know, I wasn't making no money. So I really said, you know, I'm gonna give this my all. I'm gonna really, you know, push it forward, and I'm gonna do this, right? I'm gonna do it. So got back home. The event was the last week in October. So beginning November, I really just set forth like, I'm gonna do this, right? So I really just got connected and got plugged into my team and really just start pushing it and working hard, you guys. And I was working my butt off, you guys. This internet world, I didn't know nothing about. Like now, like if you guys know the domain name is, I didn't know I could make my own domain name. I didn't know what leads was. I didn't know what traffic was other than what I said in it when I had, if I was late to work, you know what I mean? I didn't know nothing beyond what the internet talk was. I didn't know about email marketing and affiliate marketing. I was completely lost, y'all. Completely lost. And at the time when I joined, my sponsor, mentor, and coach, Stormy, she was pregnant with DJ. Goodness, that's like a year ago. DJ's like 1 year old now. Well, over one now, right? So at that time, I'm just like, man, she already told me that, look, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. When you figure this out, let me know. So I'm just like, dang, okay. But it was still like, I'm keep pursuing it because we all, we all win and whatever, right? And she didn't end up having DJ, so I wasn't going to call her. She already told me she didn't know. We did hangouts and things like that. And she would say, look, I don't know what y'all doing, what I'm doing, but y'all can help me. So, I was put in a situation where I was forced to learn and forced to, excel. And that's when she also started pushing me out of my comfort zone and really just calling me sometimes and say, what's going on, and just, really playing a role to inspire me and motivate me. And I really needed that at that time. She gave me just enough that I needed to push me, So, I'm working hard at it, not really seeing any results, you guys, for a couple months, right? And so this was, like I said, beginning of November. I just started working. December, I'm working, you guys. And fast forward, January, right? New Year comes in. I'm still motivated. I'm still determined, I'm gonna do this. Where I'm still working, I'll be at the computer for hours a day, you guys. My boyfriend will go to work, come home and be like, you're still at the computer? And I would just cry since I'd be upset, and just because I couldn't figure this stuff out. I mean, well, I ended up figuring it out, but it was just so foreign to me, and it was frustrating, but I knew I had to do it, right? So, fast forward to January, got off a call with my mother, actually, and she really discouraged me. If you ever see this, I got off the phone with you, and it really hurt my feelings because I felt I shouldn't have believed in me. And I came and sat back down at the computer, and I'm just like, man, logged into my back office, and I saw that I had made $1,500 in one day. Now, result in that typical income disclaimer, you can see the income disclaimer at empowernetwork.com/income.php. Got that down pat. So I was like, are you freaking serious? I made $1,500, you guys. So I just started posting it everywhere. I'm just like, man, I'll make this in, in 2 weeks after, with a bonus, right? So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I made this in one day. And then after then, it just kept coming. And I'm just like, wow, this is working. All the work that I put in these last couple months is paying off, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually, doing this, right? I've learned a skill set. I'm going to have to go to 4 years of college, you guys. There is a college in Orlando called Full Sail University. They have a 4-year internet marketing degree for $110,000. You have to go to it for 4 years, right? And you're getting taught by these teachers. You guys, I'm in the position, I've got put in the position to learn from people who are millionaires, you guys. People who are making, $30, $40, $50, $60,000 a month. Literally, and I have access to them, I'm getting trained by them, I'm getting coached by them, and I'm just like, wow. And I meant to tell you guys that at that time, in October when I went to the event, I was in college, whatever, getting my marketing, accounting, and business degree, all three at the same time, right? And so I dropped out of school, y'all. I dropped out because I was just like, wait a minute. After I came back from the event, I was just like, traditional education, I'm getting taught by individuals who I already make more than working in a job that I don't really like. Or am I want to learn from these people who are currently making the millions and making it and willing to coach and teach me? I'm gonna go with the people who are making the more money, right? Because I'm beginning out was money driven, right? So I've gotten to the point now where it's not about, how much I can make a month. If I can make 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, 2,000, 1,000, 20,000, however it is each month, is about what I can do with the money that I'm making, right? So I'm able to go out, you guys. This year has just been phenomenal, and I'm just gonna end it with a bang too, y'all. I was able, I've been to Florida, y'all, like 5-6 times already. Been to Miami a few times, had a yacht party, and did like a mastermind, you guys. I went like on a month vacation. Oh wow, I was in Vegas, I went to Vegas, Utah, California, came back to Vegas, went to Arizona, then I went to New Orleans. Came back home and then went to New Orleans. So I was on a month vacation, y'all, with my boyfriend, and that was just so much fun. And during that time, you guys, I actually really didn't work. I was just, just living. Excuse me. I was living my life, you know, and it felt weird, you know. I'm just like, I don't have to get home at a certain time, and one other thing, we didn't plan to be on a month vacation. Let me make that clear. We didn't even plan it. We literally went out there for my cousin's graduation, and had a friend in the airline, so we got really good tickets. And our tickets, we didn't have a set time to go or a set time to leave. So we were like, okay, well, we didn't get to do everything. We were in Vegas. Let's go back to Vegas, you know. And it pays to know Jaleesa, and we got to do so much stuff too. So that's a whole nother video. I'll tell you about that trip. So you know, during that time, I really didn't work I really didn't work any almost. I mean, I posted pictures on Instagram, you guys, and things like that, but that is a form of working. People, what are you doing? I'm having fun, but I'm working, right? During that time, I was getting people signing up in my business, and I'm not really doing anything, you know? I'm just out here living my life at the beach. My boyfriend had never been on a plane. He'd never been on the West Coast, you know? So we're going to these different places, going to the beach, you know, going to City Walk, and just really having fun and experiencing life, y'all. So, it felt weird, and like I remember we had took a day to just like rest, y'all. I had problems with my ankle. That's a whole other video. I'll tell you about that story, about my car accident and whatnot, and why I feel like I am where I am because of that. But ankle was swollen, so I was just sitting up there one day watching TV and taking a rest, right? We're on vacation because we had been like going, and I was just like, wow, not having, like, it's fun to go on vacation, but I realized how much I truly enjoy helping individuals, how much I truly enjoy making a difference in someone's life and impacting them, talking to them, coaching them, mentoring them, you know, training them, whether I'm doing social media marketing training, social media training in Instagram, Facebook, things of that nature. And I was just like, you know, I'm ready to go home, you know, I'm ready to go home. And after then I actually went to New Orleans after that, but I was like, okay, I'm ready to get back in the, you know, swing of things. So, you know, people dream about, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur, and, you know, I want to travel the world, but you can do that and have those life experiences, but you'll feel empty, and you'll feel like something's missing if you don't walk in your purpose, you know. And so that was just so much fun, you know, to experience that. And that was the first time being able to be gone and not have a time when I would come back. My mom was just like, I remember my friends would text me and stuff like that, like, so when you coming home? I'm like, maybe next week. I don't know, next week. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, you know, it's whatever. One of my friends stays with me, you know, at my home, and I was just like, I don't have to really go home, make sure the trash is taken out, and what is the trash? Excuse me. The mail's picked up and everything. You know, he's there, so we're good. So, you know, so I was just like, I could just do whatever, right? And he would text me, so like, when y'all coming home? You know, it was really funny, but I really got a chance to experience a different, you know, lifestyle and a different way of living, and now I'm able to impact the lives of others, you guys. And I just wanted to share this story. I don't want to make it too long. I'm coming up on 20 minutes, right? So I just want to let, you know, individuals know, let you know a little bit about me and what motivates me and why I keep doing what I'm doing. You know, I have a family. I'm the oldest of, on my mother's side, 2 on my dad's side, 2. So I have 4 siblings, right? And I'm still the oldest, right? I got to be the example. So I've always been a step above the rest, you know. And I thank my parents for that, for instilling, you know, in me at a young age. My parents grew up, I grew up in a household with network marketing. I didn't know at the time that's what it was called. But my parents did Amway, Quick Start, whatever you want to call it. And they experienced me at a young age. We would go to the $1 million houses. And I remember one house we went to, and the little girl was the same age I was. I think in about 3rd grade. And the little girl had a bidet in her bath. First of all, she had a bathroom in her room. Second, she had a bidet. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like, this is crazy, right? But just seeing the big houses and things like that, we would say our affirmations at the dinner table each evening. We ate together. We did everything as a family, you guys. And I think that's what's helped me and put you know, position me to be where I am now. My parents always said, you know, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a business owner, you know, but you always want to do something you always want to be in an industry that is always going to be there, that you're not going to have to learn a new skill set, keep learning a new skill set. And you guys, the internet is where it's at, you know. So I just want to thank you guys for just, if you stayed on this whole time with all my craziness and everything else, that I appreciate it, you know. And you can check out my blog, because it pays to know Jaleesa, at itpaystoknowjaleesa.com. And it'll be on there. This video will be on there as well too. But you can like, comment, check me out, be nosy, go through my site, you know, whatever have you. But I just wanted to share this with you guys because I felt that not a lot of times you get people being transparent and really just being honest and open about things, you know. I come from humble beginnings, but you know, I didn't start off having success, but I didn't let the non-success I was currently having at the time to stop me. I kept pressing forward because I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, you guys. I said my affirmations, you know. I read self-help books. I listened to audios, you know. I really plugged into the individuals and found people and surrounded myself with like-minded individuals, you guys. I've always been able to resonate with people who are older than me, because I felt that my generation, I'm 26 now, so 26 this year in September 2014, and I've always just, you know, been just in a position where I always learn from other people's mistakes. If they told me they did this, it doesn't work, I'm not going to do it now. You know, you definitely want to decipher I'm losing my train of thought. You want to decipher the recommendations you get, I can't figure out the word I'm looking for. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to edit this, right? Because I really want to find the word I'm looking for. You have to decipher the oh my goodness, this is gonna bug me. You have to decipher it's not feedback. It's gonna work my nose, whatever. We have to decipher what people give to you, the commentary and all that. It's gonna argue me. I can't figure out the word I'm looking for. But when people tell you different things and tell you to move in a certain direction, you have to decipher, you know, that stuff that people give you, because you have to be very careful of, you know, where you want to move forward and feel like if that's the right direction for you to go in. And I still can't remember that word, so I'm just gonna keep it moving. But at 21, I decided I was gonna buy my own house, and all my friends thought I was crazy. They were just like, "Oh, okay, like you know, you'll do it, whatever." I guess they didn't believe me, but I did it. You know, I saw my parents going through the journey of buying their home, and a couple, you know, it's been about 5 years ago now, 5-6 years ago. And I was just like, okay, I see the process. And at the time, the market wasn't the best. So I was just like, well, I had got an apartment with the roommate. Didn't like it. That lasted for about a month. And I was like, Ma, can I move back? It's not going to work. So I think it was about, it was about a month. I think almost pushing to a month that I was like, yeah, I can't do this no more. So I watched my parents go through the process of buying their first home, and I was just like, I want to buy my own first home. They're like, okay. And I just walked with them and just learned the process, what they were doing. And I said, okay, you know, I put together a budget and said, all right, I want to do it too. So less than a year, I believe, I purchased my first home at the age of 21. And that right there was just my first milestone that I felt for myself, that like, wow, when I actually set forth and do something, I really can accomplish it, right? So, y'all, I'm still trying to figure out that word. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. You know, connect with me on Facebook, Facebook.com/It Pays to Know Jaleesa. Follow me on Instagram at It Pays to Know Jaleesa. You can visit itpaystoknowjaleesa.com. Follow me on Twitter at It Pays to Know JC. Am I forgetting something? Y'all, have so many accounts. I have a Tumblr, Flickr, It Pays to Know Jaleesa, It Pays to Know Jaleesa. Everything is It Pays to Know Jaleesa because it truly pays to know me, right? So I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you in the next video.